Grand Rising, beloved Grand Rising, Grand Rising. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Y'all come on in here. Come on in here. Let's grab a little of this afternoon Sunday revival. We'll call it Sunday revival if y'all don't mind. All right, that's cool. Little after coffee, you know what I'm saying? I know. Sean, what you doing? All right, stay alert, stay alive. I had to, beloved, come and spend some spiritual currency. I just had to. I just had to. Welcome to the new era, new age. Realm 9. You know what I'm talking about? Realm 9. Different purpose, different cause. Folks out here stepping up to it too. You know what I'm talking about? Ooh, wee. My little throat got dry. About 116 out here. But we out here though. 116. Breathing. How y'all doing out there? I really didn't have to come to the scene. I really didn't. But it's an honor when I talk about the topic, to talk about, to preach about, however it comes, to culturally socialize with so many. To express the awareness that some parts of the mission is accomplished and it continues to be accomplished, To allow so many that there was a gap once before between so many rivers and so many oceans and so many ways of travel and, way of going about in things. And there was a gap. No longer a gap. Beautiful bridge, in so many ways. I take honor in this time of being alive and being a part of, like so many of you, the new era, the new time. Like the young man said, what a beautiful time to be alive. We owe that to Future. What he's seen, what so many seen. A great one that we grew up on. That many could say they idolize. I know my mama did. Your mama, your big mama, hey, when that man gonna take his shirt off and lick his lips? Yeah, all that other stuff. But even in that, classic attitude, classic way of going about things, classic performative way of life, and not perfect like anybody else, but one to be able to show the orchestration that one seen at young age and a vision, and to see it and be it and live it, and to reflect back on it and be so honorable and such a pillar to be able to do so for us. Give flowers now, honor those now, because we've had those so many that have left us because the stress and the parallels of stardom and fame, what society puts on us and stuff like that, stresses us out so much that we lose ourselves in it. And that's what we're talking about. That's what the beautiful one with the double L say. I take honor in being one of the ones, not the one, but so many of ones that many watch and say, what keeps you going? You ain't got no money in it. You ain't making no money in it. You ain't, what is it? Your social media ain't growing no fame or nothing like that, but it is. But not that type. What keep you going? The same thing that Most High put it in me to keep going. Bring them back to what they once were, Sean. You and so many others. What's that? What keep you going? Your passion. Your passion for the music that you was raised on. For the people that you seen make the music, build the music. You seen them. You know them. You ain't the one type that got to be next to them and, rub elbow with it out of be like, well, did you work hard? Or, did you grind hard? I know. We the ones that grew with you. We the ones that doing our homework with you. Getting our butts worked, trying to listen to you. Every day after school with the green-eyed bandit, you know, Yo MTV raps, all that. Passion would keep you going. Passion, beloved. Like the beloved said, there wasn't no direction for hip hop. People didn't really buy it. It's the same thing. Like the Willie Bobo shoes once upon a time. You don't even know what the Willie Bobo shoes is. You know why? Passion. The passion for a jump man to say, nah, these ain't gonna be no Willie Bobo, cause I ain't Willie Bobo. I'm jump man, I'm air, I'm flight. So them shoes that were supposed to be clown shoes turned to the what? Most fashionable shoe you wear today now. You can wear it with almost anything. We talk about this, right? That's what the L talking about, the double on it. Watch somebody at 56, started with me, what, 54, 55, 52, keeping that music in my heart, knowing that what's gonna keep you going? Shoot, music. Music resonates. I am music. I'm watching the beloveds, whether I would do it or not, they putting it on their skin, letting them know I live this, man. There's music in me. That mustard, I'm gonna show you. Every day you wake up to me, you see it on my skin, music or this or that. You know what I'm saying? Formulation of what I really am. You understand? Passion will keep you coming back. Passion will keep you getting up. Passion will keep you moving. Being able to know that you make that type of music that bring back that passion, that help people resonate. You know, at one point in time, it's gonna sound goofy and da-da-da. Well, you know, you think about it, love is goofy, ain't it? Come on now, come on. When you're in love and you giddy and the butterflies and you going to your dates and stuff like that, it's giddy, it's goofy, it's da-da-da. You find yourself doing stuff that you normally don't do. You see what I'm talking about? We forgot that passion for that music. Especially our beloveds, our little ones, our young ones. We love them, like El say. Love them to death because they bring another sub to it, another new era to it. That a little disturbing, you know, little grindy, little hottie, da-da-da, but still a little passionate. We hearing that and then we looking at it like, but what's making it not be where the level that it could be? Because it's not passion, it's more of a grind and a hustling, and they losing the passion of it, and more of this can make me lucrative and me money and da-da-da, and let me bring my pain and anger and everything else that's outside of it into it. You know what I'm talking about? Other than the passion. Which is passion, because they live in their life and they bring it over here, but it's a disturbing type of passion. You know what I'm talking about? Passion to live this way, passion to do things this way, and da-da-da, and then bringing it into music. You know what I'm talking about? Rather than what drives your passion to be musical. Some of them. I'm just getting a different type of painting, you know. Started seeing this when these cases and they're leaning on your music. You gotta ask yourself, why able to lean on your music and in a fashion to use it against you? Think about that. You're dealing with a society today that you put your disturbances and your drama in the music rather than your passion for the music. Because your passion for music would not allow you to be drama driven to make that type of music, because your passion itself for music would deter you in so many ways from being part of the dramas, you know, da-da-da. You know, it's a price of living, you know what I'm talking about? So we lean on music as being used against you in the court of law because you're not bringing it's not passion you're bringing into the music, it's something else. Disturbance, distraction with society. You see what I'm talking about? Difference. Our society would go through the same things you go through, shoot 'em up, bang, bang, da-da-da. But when it came to the music, took a tone of, we just put it like this. Y'all get the music. Y'all get in a little fight, woo-woo, tough on the thing. Da-da. Y'all going right to the studio and talking about the shot 'em up, AK, boo-boo-woo-woo, yeah, and did right off the bat, right? Different. When we get in some stuff, whatever, same kind of stuff. But sit back, analyze. What I'm doing? Oh man, I shouldn't. You know what I'm talking about? And then more prominent in the blues. My beloveds know this. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have went over there. You know, just we start with a story. It's always a story. Passion. The passion to make good music off my dysfunctional ways. And in the music, you see correctiveness in there. what I'm saying? The good ones to do how to do it, but was that Al Green and your music, like instructions. You know what I'm saying? Hey, don't do this right here, because when I did this, da 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 da, and she left, and or the dog bit me, or what? You see what I'm talking about? Passion to find resolution and resolve with the music to better the music, rather than making the music be an instrument and a weapon of destruction. And anybody, am I making sense out here? Okay. So we're like building music. Yeah, we're building music. I get LL with some building. Them ladies like, how's that? If he take that shirt off, I'm staying another extra hour on this treadmill or something. Passion. But the beauty of being able to reel that back in and just sensitively, consciously, like the J. Cole's and so many others been trying to do, but they've been a one-man band in so many angles. Lupe Fiasco. There's been so many out there. Far Side. I can go way back with it. With those who try to capture your heart, mind, and soul at the same time, just like Earth, Wind, and Fire. But that was a band. See what I'm talking about? So they get up there and boom, boom. You's gonna get tunnel vision in there, like Biker Boys and Les Fishburne. You're gonna get tunnel vision back into your passion. Where that music today got you all you looking all over here. Look at hey Lily, then fell out the ceiling. Is that a teddy bear? Big old, just so much going on. Where do you direct your passion when it's okay? That's why I correlate that with, and I'm going a little stray, but that's why some of us venture to the poly type relationships or swinger thing, da da da. You see what I'm talking about? Less passion for that individual, less passion in there, more variety of, oh yeah, hey, touch that, and be with that, and just bring all that sensory together. That's it. Don't judge yourself. None of us judging, nothing like that. Just reeling people back in, because is it important that we keep monogamous relationships alive? Well, of course it is. See what I just did? But did I denounce it? Say, oh, you going to hell over there because you like poly? I ain't. Nobody in the flesh is the judge of that. Nobody in the flesh is the judge of that. You a being having a human experiment. The dictation of, is it right, wrong, whatever, the surroundings of it, the deterioration of it, the dis-ease, discomfort that it brings to it, doing that type of life, that is the judgment, beloved. Come on. You walking around here with stuff around your mouth and your thing can't do this, woo, 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 wah, da, da. You know what you should be and should not be doing. We ain't got to play with it, see what I'm talking about? But we try to play games and just set the parameters. When I did this, when I was like this life, when da, 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 this, da, da, da. And that's where we are right now. The written books, they walking, talking. Because all these books been written that you already eclipsed on with your senses. I'm saying something right now, solar eclipse, that were foundational for you, philosophers, Socrates, and all these, like the beloved said. Socrates ran his mouth too much and da da da, and the society didn't. It was like, yeah, you right and everything, but we don't want you around. You tell truth too much. You gotta go. I'm like, why the lights cut off? We done got rid of Socrates, Yeshua, and everybody else. Why the lights keep cutting off? Why we keep going into the dark ages? Throwing stones at each other, running out of bullets and ammunition. Now we throwing rocks, bringing back the slingshot and all that kind of stuff. That's why. You want to stay hard you want to stay hard on yourself. So that's what we pride ourselves on. Reeling it back into the humanistic. Don't get me wrong, beloved. So many of all of y'all belong in the hall, hip hop, hall, rock of fame, rock, all this, everything that you do. I know, because I'm the one who been in that studio, worked so diligently hard to figure out what it is that drove you today. Drove you 16, 15, your age, to be who you was. That's why I go hard, because it's my hobby. But in that hobby, I want that, this my second life. You know what I'm talking about? Whether I do it at whatever level that it goes to, I chose to want to orchestrate it on this level because a little boy had a dream one time. Dream got put to the side, cool. Dream here now. Visions of it and everything about it is here now. So I operate on it. You see what I'm talking about? And in that operation, get to see so much of what you had to endure, why you so successful, why you are a star among stars, but one to hold up and say, "Hey, that's a certified star right there." Lil Wayne, Hov, yeah, Bun B, yeah. Boosie, all that certified, yeah. Put that work in, yeah. They put that work in. I own it, but not the one to sit up there and be not hold your feet to the fire. Also, of the responsibilities of being that star among the stars that aren't so bright, that aren't so loud. Because we cannot act like we didn't come from that type of fabric when we all know that was the whole purpose of the Chitlin Circuit and all the Berry Gordy, Motown, flinging so many acts out there and da-da-da. Keep that spirit out there, yo. Lift them people out there. We going through things. Come on, beloved. And you can't say that those are the outside that needed them folks to lift us up and so glad and went to them, got them tickets and sat in them hot arenas and da-da-da and, you know, put up with all kinds of stuff, man, that they didn't lift us up and we didn't do the same in the opposite of them. That's the passion LL talking about and so many others. Beloveds, you older rappers and singers and R&B artists and actors, all what y'all do, come out and showcase and tell you, hey, yeah, we still that. I don't care what you think about it. Because that's the reality. That's the reality, all right? So I wasn't trying to steal LL thunder, man, real talk. Nobody thunder, but one said some wealth would be coming into me. And bro, sis, God. What we do work. What we do work. We say things like black folk don't have no culture. We are the culture. We should be grateful for all the other cultures preserving and maintaining their culture to show us that we are the culture. We're the culture that overlaps, that brightens, that brings up, that help encourage, that help build other cultures. We're the culture that, sadly to say, we have to share our culture. You should like that. It says a lot about you, your culture. You should like that. Look at the multicultural. We all know where the design comes from, what it's about and stuff, Afrocentric and things like that, but look at the colors that it takes to make the beautifulness within it. How dare I imagine it was just black, you know? See what I'm talking about? So you don't share, you encompass, you are that. We all understand that we are God's creation, but there's so much of a dynamic, more purpose of each and every race within the creation to make the balance of so much of what this makes this colorful, you know what I'm talking about? And we're recognizing it definitely is a balancing act, and we don't give each other enough pat on the back that shit, we civil. I get that to DL. Hugh got that, you know what I'm saying? Said that back in the day, hey, we lucky we civil around here still. But it ain't luck, we just take it for granted. And we shouldn't take for granted us being civil with each other. And we should want more of it for our future, beloved. And on that reason why, if you ever get cloudy or can't understand why, because you too much in the way of it, push up that Children of Men movie. Children of Men. I'll keep pushing it till I can't breathe no more. I might need to watch it again today. Children of Men. All right? Children of Men. I'll praise to the Most High. Love and energy, what we do. Y'all stay up and keep doing what y'all doing. Hey, 116 out here. I keep boasting about it, you know, not for myself, but if If you're out here and you're able to talk, you're able to sit for a minute, stuff like that, this weather ain't bothering you like that, all right? Then you right on, you're doing your job, your purpose, in and out, all right? Don't kill yourself out there. People are still trying to initiate themselves and stuff like that. It ain't, take your day step by step. Consult your doctor, bring water, stuff like that. But it ain't hard to do. Sit out here. This is yours. This is us. You're supposed to get acclimatized and acclimatized to it. So that's why many of us do it, to show you the example. Ain't nothing gonna happen to you. I ain't falling apart. My skin ain't peeling off and da-da-da. For my beloved, to you, the direct sunlight is not satisfying to your skin and stuff like that. You still can be out here, all right? Pay attention to our Eastern and Middle Eastern people, our beloveds out there. That's why they have been preserved this long, to show you. They've been living in the heat, all right? Just cover up, all right? Ideally black. We're all black. It is opposite of what people tell you, all right? To reflect for the good. And then covering up and, making sure you out of water and stuff like that. Same with your babies and stuff like that. With your, for our young ones, all right, be so careful, but this is ideal for them. This ain't gonna hurt them. This ain't gonna hurt them. This is theirs. They know it. They understand it. Believe it. Just as much as you think that, they gotta understand it come from somewhere. So, and the spirit come from somewhere. It's not so much of what the spirit feel, because it ain't no senses or anything like that. But the spirit know it's still a gas, an energy, or whatever our spirit is without the body. So it comes from a condition of weather and, you know what I'm saying, mixture of this and that. So the awareness of the climate, them children know more than you do. They just came from the climate control. Think about that. All right, so we out of here. Thank y'all so much, and y'all keep building on your spiritual currency. The better we get inside, the better the outside gonna show itself. For sure. All right, keep doing that, y'all. Love y'all so much. What mine say? I gotta get mine say. Gotta get my sayings right. It's a good Sunday though. Y'all have